Welcome to Fighting Favorites, the podcast that feels like when you open up a Starburst and they're all orange and yellows, baby. Nope, they're all orange and yellows.
What?
The best.
Wow.
The citrus.
Oh my god.
I don't want to hear anything from you two except for go off king. That's what I want to hear right now.
Yeah, it's not going to come out of my mouth.
It isn't going to come out of mine either.
I like to laugh when I'm not supposed to. I think a sunset's best with a pink hue. I love to dance and I like fondue, but my favorite thing in the world is talking with you.
Reds are the worst.
Reds are the worst. Hey,
It's
that's
one
also
step
kind of a
above.
hot take right there.
All of you are saying
Yeah.
such wrong things right now.
Red
but
is
it's
your
fine.
favorite?
Well, it's not my
I hate
favorite, but
red.
it's not the worst.
It ranks
I
lowest.
feel like I've been marginalized my whole life because anytime people talk about Starburst or Skittles,
Yeah.
they're like, ugh, I only want the red ones, or like Jolly Ranchers. People are like, I only want the watermelon or the cherries.
It's because those people are smart.
Ew,
I'm
cherries, that's so
over
gross.
here loving the citrus. I love the lemons.
Adam, that actually makes you a perfect partner for anybody
literally
who wants
anybody,
the
yeah.
pinks.
I remember
Yes.
they used to have lemon Jolly Ranchers, and I don't see them anymore. I also don't
Interesting.
buy Jolly Ranchers
I've
a whole
never
lot
seen one.
anymore. But
That's-
I think the reason that I like the lemon ones is because I am a younger sibling.
you never got pink.
Whenever the goods were divided, right?
Yeah.
I was given the
Given the
grapes,
scraps.
I was given the
Yeah.
lemons, I was given,
Hey,
love
and
grape.
I,
grape.
yeah,
Go
they're
ahead.
they're all
Yeah.
those are. I love them. I love them.
That's fair, Adam.
I love it.
That's fair.
Well,
I guess
do
you can have an opinion.
great.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Well, welcome to Fighting Favorites.
we'll allow it.
In our podcast, we just take a bracket of 16 of our favorite things and we face them off together to see what the best of the best is. We're here not
Mhm.
for those, first round dropouts. We want to see what can go the distance. I am joined by my two beautiful friends today. She's a mom.
wow.
She's got it going on. It's Stacy Grover.
Stacy, thank you so much. Thank you, Adam. That was a beautiful
And
entrance for me.
he was a Nader boy. She said, see you later, boy. It's Nate Van Roosendaal.
Wow. It just sounds like I'm the official reject. But,
No.
Sure.
All
sure.
American
Do you not
rejects,
remember the song Skater Boy?
All
He's
American.
the hero.
Of course I remember it.
He was
Was
slamming
I?
on
Wait,
his
is he?
guitar in front of everybody.
Yeah, the one
It was
that got
all
away.
their friends
okay,
stuck
sure.
up their nose because they had a problem with his baggy clothes.
There we
Yeah.
are. There we are.
Okay, sure.
In the
Redemption.
end, you're rocking up MTV, so it's great. And
Adam, have you been sitting
no.
on that for a while?
No.
Wow.
I know. I'm quite clever.
Yes.
Off the dome right
I'm
there.
Adam Christensen. I don't have one for myself, so I know.
Dang it.
I put too much pressure with those first two. Really knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, you can't come down from such a high mountain that
Don't
you
I
just
know
placed
it?
yourself.
Don't I know it? And the podcast is not going to get better from here. So that's yeah. So
So check out now
just go
if
ahead
this
and
wasn't good
go to
enough.
the next episode, and
Yeah.
you'll be good.
Thanks so
Yeah.
much, everybody.
I haven't had anything too exciting going
I had a
on.
visitor.
You had a visitor?
Yeah, someone finally came to visit me in my state of
Wow.
Montana.
Wow.
I
Must
know.
really
My
be a
good
friend.
I agree. Must really be a friend. That is true. But it was nice because I got to explore, just some of the hometown
Man.
here.
You know what's
It was
really
kinda nice.
embarrassing is when someone visits your hometown and they're like, "Great, what can we go do? What's fun around here?" And then you're like, I don't know. I
Do
don't-
anything.
I don't
Yeah,
do
that
anything
was
in my
me.
hometown. And they're like,
Yes.
are any of these restaurants good around here? And you're just like, I couldn't tell you. I've never
I
been.
know. I know.
See, here's the thing.
It's so
I have the
true.
opposite problem where I love Boise so much. And there is, especially in the summer and even in the winter, but especially in the summer, there is so much to do. So many.
This feels like you're bragging, honestly.
No. Hear me out. Hear me out. And maybe I am a little bit. I do love where I live.
Yeah, go on.
But I always like friends or family from out of state. Like I always tell them, guys, come out to Boise. Like they're so fun. And they're like, yeah, we'll see you next time you come here. And then sure enough, next time I end up finding myself out there because they're just like,
It sounds
we
boring.
live in a bigger metro area or have
Right.
what they think is more fun thing. So I'm always asking people to come out. And
Interesting.
one friend of mine,
Adam, have you been asked?
Let me check my text.
Yeah. 'Cause that's
I-
weird.
I'm pretty sure I invited both
remember a
of you
personal
on
invite.
this podcast, like episode 1.
I invited
So-
us. I invited
Just walls of text of Nate complaining about you, Stacy. I don't know what.
Yeah,
It's just so
weird.
weird. That's
It's gonna be hard
Okay.
to sift through. I'll probably drive through sometime.
I won't
We want
die,
to
but
support you in your race.
I will wage from the
Pass
freeway.
through. I think it's a long I-84, so I think I have to. But
It's true.
I'll see the sign that says Boise next left and think, oh, Nate lives there. And then just keep going.
Sounds fun.
if only there was an invite somewhere in my texts. My goodness.
Okay,
my
Adam,
gosh.
come on. It's you. This is about
This
you.
is an episode
Yeah.
about me today. And I can't wait.
Yeah, let's get
I can't
to it.
wait.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Our
Okay.
first bracket of the day. 16 of my favorite things. Getting a laugh from an audience, classroom, or a large group versus really comfortable reading nooks. So it's just like if
that's
you,
cute.
you're in a large group and you just say something and everybody laughs. Everybody laughs. Unanimous decision, that person's funny. Or when you just got like a really nice little reading nook and you got a blanket, maybe it's up by a window and it's like you got
Yeah.
some snow or
Mhm.
rain outside.
Okay, Nate, are you ready?
Wow, I didn't expect to struggle this much on the first matchup. All right, yeah, let's do it.
3, 2, 1.
Getting a
Unanimous
laugh.
laughter.
Oh, okay. Here comes our vanity.
Yep.
I just don't find many reading nooks around my area, so
Yeah.
that's probably why.
Yeah.
I can't relate very well with that one. I would.
Well, I don't get
like
a lot of
it.
large groups laughing at me either, so.
Well,
I know.
speak for
I
yourself.
just
The
gotta get
people-pleasing
funnier,
side
I
in us
guess. My
still got
goodness.
hit.
yeah, I guess.
That'd be really sad if I try often. It's just that I'm not funny enough.
Yeah.
I'm always
Yeah.
trying. for
I've
that
wanted
one.
to experience
Yeah.
this.
Right.
Okay. Next up, snacks that you can eat a lot of without getting sick versus hearing a
Oh.
nostalgic song that brings back memories.
Can you give an example of a snack you
I was
eat?
gonna
that-
ask the same thing.
Yeah.
Popcorn is one that
Can you use that in a sentence?
popcorn. I think popcorn is one that I feel like I can eat a lot of and I don't feel sick. Or like
Mhm.
nuts. So like I don't know, like pistachios or like
Mm.
you know
Mhm.
something.
Sunflower
Whereas opposed to
seeds.
like something like Sour Patch Kids. I love Sour Patch Kids, but I eat like 10 of them and I'm like my like tongue is raw and I just feel like I'm gonna throw
Yeah.
up and I'm like, but then I
Yeah.
still keep eating them and then I've got a real
What was
healthy
the other one?
relationship with food.
Yeah.
Hearing a nostalgic song that brings back memories. So for me,
Okay.
whenever I hear like a pop punk song, because that's just like
Yeah.
back when
Very
I know.
distinctive
Mine's
era.
always. Yeah, come on.
That- yes, pop punk,
in a song.
One Direction, you know.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking of. I don't remember why Adam did this for me, but one time he probably sent it to other people as well. But he performed a dance in his volleyball court to that.
It was
song.
not that song actually. It was a
It
different One
wasn't?
Direction song.
Oh, it was. Which one was it?
It was.
It was more spazzy, wasn't it?
Yeah. "Kiss You" by One Direction. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Well,
Wow,
then
it sounds
it
really
was
fun.
Very fun. It was a good
it
one.
was very fun. And
good
it
one.
lifted my
Yeah.
spirits.
Oh, that's
And
good.
so now I guess when I hear One Direction anything, I think of that.
Aw.
Aw.
Yeah. Okay, I'm
Okay.
ready to vote.
Yeah, me too.
3, 2, 1. Nostalgic
song.
Wow.
Can you sing part of that song?
It goes, oh, I just want to take you anywhere that you like. We can go out any day, any night. Baby, I'll take you there, take you there.
Take you there.
You like how earlier I was pretending I didn't know the lyrics right off the top of my head?
Yeah, you were like, oh, I guess it's one.
You know when you know like all the lyrics to a song and you're just embarrassed that you know all the lyrics to a song, so you're just like, yeah, I can mumble my way through this, I think. But
I am
really,
never embarrassed.
I think I remember.
I've got them all locked down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that was lovely.
Next up,
That was
spontaneous water fights versus skee ball and similar arcade games.
Spontaneous water fights. Oh, that's so fun.
That's fun when you're
Arcade
rafting.
games.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think I'm ready.
Okay, me too.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Water
Arcade
fights.
games.
Ooh. Oh man.
The first
This is a
disagreement
tough one
of the bracket.
for me. Yeah.
They're both
I-
such simple, lovely joys.
Yeah.
That's true.
I do. Oh man.
I do love arcade basketball though.
Yeah,
I
and
love it.
That's
that's
true.
included in there. That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
I like those sorts of games that are
Yes.
they're like the
Skill-based?
physical. Yeah, they're like
Yes.
physical games, but at arcades. I think those are
Absolutely.
super fun.
Me too.
Yeah.
I
So when I'm curious of like your context of like spontaneous water fights, like
Yeah.
are you thinking like in a neighborhood, like
Yeah,
water
I'm thinking
balloon
like
fights, or
like you know
water guns?
you're like washing a car and then like all of a sudden like you're getting the hoses, you're getting the squirt guns,
getting the buckets?
You're like, I got to get my water
Very
balloons out.
movie-like.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Adam's life is
I
just a
get my
movie,
water
though.
balloons I have
Yeah.
in my trunk. Yeah.
Yep. I actually drove around for a really long time with water balloons in my trunk. We
Filled?
Is this
Yeah.
real?
in
Wow.
a cooler.
Classic.
Nate, were you ever my roommate when we played the water assassin game at my work?
I think I remember hearing about it. Yes.
For my work, we played this water assassin game where everybody was given someone that they needed to get out, and you
Okay.
had to get them outside of work and outside of their house. So
Okay. That's so creepy.
it was, but it was
Yeah.
so much fun, and I've never been more paranoid in my life.
I
But
bet.
it was so much fun to just like try and like catch people like just going to the store or like just like trying to figure out where they were going to be and then like getting them like
It's so creepy.
I would just go up to people like, you know, while they were at school with a squirt gun, and as soon as I get them, they're out. But
Stalking 101.
so, yeah, and so they
Yes.
also, most people would carry around like a squirt pistol just like somewhere so that they could, or like a water bottle so that if someone's trying to get you out, you're able to get them out.
Oh,
But it was super fun. My friend Cherie, I remember I dressed up as a FedEx person.
No
And I put a
way.
wig on and I had a mask on and I put sunglasses on and I went to her house and I was so
I
mad
thought
that
you couldn't get them at their house.
I couldn't. So I was trying to get her to come out of her
Oh.
house.
No way.
But her daughter answered the door and then like she was in the backyard mowing her lawn and I was like, is Cherry here? Because I called her Cherry to make it seem
Right.
like I didn't know who she was.
Yeah.
And then she was like, oh, she's out back. And I was like, I was standing there with a big box and I was like, she just needs to sign for this. And she was like, and her daughter was like, yeah, it might be a while until she's done. And I was like, okay. And so I just like put the box down and I ran around the back of her house and I got her in her backyard.
No way.
But
While she was
it was so fun. It was the most fun ever.
That's-
So yeah, I'm gonna go with spontaneous water
All
fights.
right. I like it.
Although that was cold and calculated water fights.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with
Planned.
spontaneous water.
Okay.
Okay, when a song lyric describes your feelings perfectly versus when a dog or pet likes you more than everybody else.
Ooh, I think I'm ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Pet.
Song lyrics.
Whoa!
I honestly,
Nate.
I was like, I bet Stacy's gonna go with.
Yeah,
the
I knew
one.
what one Stacy was going to. She looked
Yeah.
unsure, but I knew.
Yeah, you knew. If it was
I
a
knew.
baby, if a
Yeah.
baby liked me more, I probably would have picked
That's
that.
something
Ooh,
else. I
yeah, there you
like,
go.
too. But
No,
Yeah.
when a dog comes up and I don't know, I feel like I've just having dogs and being, especially around dogs, like I just feel like I know the spots like behind their ears and under their collar where they
Yeah.
just love. And even when I stop, they're just like, no, this guy has it figured out. And I'm like,
Yeah.
it just fills my heart.
I think I'm a good petter. I think I'm good at
Yeah.
petting dogs,
Yep.
and they
Totally.
are like, this is where the good stuff's at.
Yep,
And so
yep.
I feel like I can get them back, but there is something about it that makes you just feel a little bit chosen, when when like there's a bunch of people in the room, but it just keeps coming back to you. You're just like, yeah.
I am good.
I am gonna go with song lyric.
So, yeah.
Just
That's
because
fair.
I feel like this one would be rough to get. The dog or pet one would be rough to get to the top. So I think
That's
it's
true.
let's just keep it a bit more
I don't
competitive.
see it
Yeah.
progressing, so
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure it
Yeah.
doesn't.
Stacy, in the same vein, we
Yes.
have being the favorite uncle/aunt
Okay.
versus making earnest wishes. So like your birthdays or fountains or shooting stars and making an earnest
Aw,
wish.
That's cute.
Mm.
Okay. Well, I know mine.
Oh, that's really
that's
cute,
nice.
Adam.
Yeah.
But
Sweet. That you believe wishes come
we
true.
have a job to do today, and I'm not here in fantasy land. All right.
I live in what we call the real world.
reality.
All right. So we know what Stacy's doing. Nate, what are you picking?
3,
Yeah, I know.
2, 1. Favorite aunt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Reality?
I like it. Snap
So
back to
that's-
reality. Oh, there goes gravity.
So that is being the favorite aunt and uncle.
Favorite
right? Okay.
uncle/aunt.
I
for
do
sure.
actually love that very much,
Do you guys consider yourselves the favorite?
for sure.
Yes, 100%.
Same.
At least for a handful of
And
them.
maybe that's
Families.
a little, presumptuous of me, but
Yeah.
I genuinely feel like I'm putting in the work and seeing the rewards. So
I only have 4 total right now.
Oh,
but
okay.
But
Nice.
across the
There's
board,
not a
I
lot of
think I can.
competition.
Yeah, across the
Yeah.
board, I think.
Yeah.
But on both sides of the family,
That's
I've been
true.
told I claim the spot. So
Good for you.
nice.
yeah, I got to keep it up.
Wow.
It's
Yes.
not easy. It's
No.
not easy.
But it's a great
Okay.
job and a great title.
To be me. Do you know that song? You guys already said it's not easy. I just finished off, but yeah.
Of course, I know that song.
Okay, good.
It's nostalgic
Then why'd you look at me like that?
because you just started singing so quietly and sweetly, like you just had this look of hope in your eyes that I just. It was entranced me.
So pure.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next up, we have doing a deadpan bit without letting up. So just
I
when
can't.
you just play
Yeah,
something
yep.
so straight and you do not
just-
let up.
Keep it going.
Okay.
Versus winning a prize at a carnival or fair.
Oh,
Oh,
that's fun.
yeah. Thanks.
All right.
Nate, are you ready?
Uh-huh.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Winning a prize.
I was going to say the deadpan joke.
Deadpan joke.
I had a tough
I
time
can't
with words.
do
there.
it. I
was gonna say
I
I don't think
cannot keep
I
my
don't
face
think
straight,
I could
ever.
ever see you doing.
Is it because
that.
you
I
break,
can't stop
Stacey, or-
laughing.
Okay,
I
okay.
cannot. Yeah. Except, okay, one time we did call, this was in Oregon when I worked at the state hospital. Me and 2 of my girlfriends had a sleepover and a grown up sleepover. And we called our friend who had
Okay.
2 kids and we told him that he won a Disneyland trip. I couldn't speak on it because I literally could not laugh. And he believed it.
Oh,
I know.
no.
Man.
We did.
It's awful.
And I was a part of it, but I couldn't speak on it because I was like, there's no way. I can't keep my cool.
I also love that you started the story saying you worked at a state hospital, but then you had to clarify that it was a grown-up sleepover.
That's fair.
Not when I was in middle school working
Yeah.
my job at the state hospital.
Not when most kids are doing prank
Yeah.
calls as a
Yeah,
grown up.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
true.
a sleepover doing prank calls as an
Yes.
adult. That's a good clarification.
Yeah, thank you.
I am gonna go with doing a deadpan bit without letting up.
Especially
must
if
love
it's
April Fool's
getting a big reaction. It's when you realize in your mind that you're like, oh, I can keep this up and you just keep going.
I actually
and,
hate April Fools.
love
It's
it.
like one of my least
Oh.
favorite.
Oh, God.
It's just a day full of trickery and nonsense.
deceit.
And I don't like it.
and
I
lies.
always forget about it. I always forget it's April Fool's, and then I see something on social media, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe they're finally doing this movie!" Or I can't believe this person
This
did
year,
this.
I got fooled. I knew it was April Fool's this year, and the Giants baseball team said that they weren't letting kids attend their games anymore. And I was
Oh my
like,
gosh!
then I'm not a fan, okay? Because kids start out as fans, and it was just like I couldn't handle it. And then the next day, someone's like, "Yeah, that was an April Fool's joke." I was
Yeah.
like, "Well, that was dumb."
It's so embarrassing
Wow.
too,
Yeah,
to be on the
yeah.
other side of it. But
Yeah, but I was
do love
pissed. Yeah.
I bet.
That's a surprisingly cruel April Fool's joke.
It was.
Most of them feel pretty. I mean, it's still pretty lighthearted, but that one's
know.
just like, hey,
I
kids
know.
can't come to baseball games anymore.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that is pretty
was awful.
nefarious. That seems like an evil corporation.
Yes.
Too many kids here.
The MLB strikes again.
Okay. When someone you think is cool, like something of yours on social media. So not
like
a
that
crush necessarily,
Yeah.
but like just someone that you're like, I really think this person
Kind of like a social
cool.
crush.
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit where
Yeah.
you're just like, this person's very cool and they liked my thing.
Yes.
Love
Versus being at an amusement park or water park when the lines are very short.
Ooh, those are hard ones, Adam.
Yeah, those are both great.
Shoot, they
Good.
are both
Good.
great.
Yeah. I didn't want an easy breezy day. I wanted you guys to think. I wanted you
I
to
think I've
dig
got one, though.
deep.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay,
you-
3,
are you
2,
not ready?
1. I'm not,
Amusement
but I'm
park.
gonna make it.
you just said 3, 2, 1. And then you
Wait,
said
did you
something.
count down without
She
having
counted
a
down
guess?
and she did. Then she started talking about something else. 3, 2, 1. I'm kind of hungry for a PB and J.
What I
3, 2,
wanted
1.
to
You
say
guys know
was,
what we haven't
I
talked
wanted
about yet.
to take back to 3, 2, 1, but it was obviously too late. Mine
I
was the
I
other
was too
one.
far gone.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're of the when someone you think is cool likes something
Likes
of yours
your
on
post.
social media.
That happened recently, and I was like,
Yeah,
man,
I don't think it
good.
happens very often.
it doesn't.
But there's a lot of times where I'm like, whenever it has happened, I do get a little bit of like, this person's so cool.
Ooh,
and they
I
like
know.
my thing.
I know. And I'm like, do I reach out?
I do like that.
I don't know, but
But
the amusement parks,
yeah.
though, like
I
being
know
able
that
to
is
like
great.
jump
It is
onto
great.
rides
Yeah.
at any time. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that is, it's a very special feeling. I
Yes.
love that. So
huge.
I am going to say being at an amusement park
All right.
when the lines are short. Okay. The last one of our bracket today
Okay.
we have, and Stacy, you did mention this kind of before.
Okay.
A good meal after an intense sport or workout
Ooh, yeah.
versus when a cover recontextualizes a song. So when someone does a cover of a
That was
song,
a big word, Adam.
thank you.
Did you have to
When-
look that up?
No. So when somebody does a cover of a song, but it puts like a certain spin on it to where it kind of makes you think about
you
the
got
lyrics.
a fast car, and I got a ticket to take that one.
No.
Luke Combs.
I was gonna say that's
That
actually
part.
the most contextualized.
Yeah, I think
Oh.
it's more.
cover.
Yeah, when someone just does
Well,
their
I
own
need
like
to look up the word
take.
non-contextualized. apparently.
I'm gonna tell you,
I guess-
Stacey, that's not the word.
I guess it does frame it since, it is a guy singing it this time, but he still sings it with
Yeah.
like the girl's lyrics. So I don't know if it really
I know. I
changes it.
didn't love that he
It's
did
just
that.
like sometimes people like will change a lyric or two. I recently saw someone did like a slowed down version of Mamma Mia in an American Idol audition, and it was so good. And it, like, since Mamma Mia is normally a like very upbeat, peppy, like bop, 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 bop song,
Yeah.
I don't really like listen to the lyrics in a deep way, but then like when he was singing it like so slow and I could hear the lyrics and I was like, whoa, this is a lot deeper of lyrics than I might have originally thought.
Yeah.
So That's kind of what I was thinking about with that. And then it's versus a good meal after an intense sport or workout. And I can't remember what yours was, Stacy. Do you remember what yours was?
It was basically that.
It was basically
after a workout. Yeah.
Yeah, it was after a workout.
Yeah.
I think she specifically said going ham on a meal.
I said a bomb meal, actually.
That's right. On a bomb meal.
Yeah.
They're very
There was no going
important
ham.
words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you did say going ham because I feel
don't
like
use
I made
those words.
I feel like I made a joke about ham.
No, go back and watch it. I don't use those words. I don't think.
I absolutely don't do that.
Yeah, that
I don't think
has
unless
never
I'm
come
wrong.
out of my mouth.
Unless I'm wrong, and
Unless you
were.
were quoted. Yeah.
You know what it was? It was eating a bomb meal after going ham on a workout.
Oh, so you do
Did
say
I say
going ham?
I don't feel like I said that.
Maybe that's how I heard it.
It is. I'm gonna look it up.
All right.
Now we're looking these up. Okay, but we're gonna.
But in the
vote,
meantime, let it be shown on the record that Stacy said ham in a sentence.
I'll say a contextualized song. That's what I vote.
Stacy, you're so close. You're so close.
I'm going to vote for the recontextualized cover too.
What is it?
When a cover recontextualizes.
Recontextualize.
I don't get that word or why they had to make it so big. Okay.
Who's they in this?
Who's they?
Yeah. That's
Who's
what I want to
making
know.
these words?
That's what I want to know. Okay.
I need to have a word
Hold
with
on.
Merriam and Webster here.
And Adam, don't try to make this make me look smarter, okay? I am who I am.
Hey, yeah, we'll fix this in post. Don't you?
Yeah, no, you won't. I am who I am. Where would I have saved that? Here we are. I'll find it.
That's what I want to know.
So-
Stacy, you're a riot.
Okay. Well, what do you pick, Adam? Oh, we picked the
think we
same one.
Yeah, we picked the same one.
Recontextualized.
Oh, you guys both picked that. I didn't even.
Oh,
I
that's
didn't even
weird because
hear
I
that.
feel like I
Yep.
just got the words right.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
Great.
Well, that brings us to the end of that round, and we're going to go on a quick little break. And
Yeah, we are. While Stacy looks something up.
Well, Stacy, we're just going to give Stacy a little bit of time to just look something up, and
Yeah. What contextualize me?
we're going to find those people.
I feel like I've learned a lot today. Thank you guys.
You're
for
welcome.
this English lesson.
And we're back.
And we're back.
Stacy, I feel like, that break really recontextualized this episode. Would you agree?
I would.
Yeah.
Today I would.
Yeah.
Now that I have a deeper understanding of the word itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree. All right. We're going to jump into round 2, the Elite 8, if you
Okay.
will. Getting a laugh from an audience, classroom, or a large group versus hearing a nostalgic song that brings back memories.
Okay, Nate, are you ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. Are you sure you're ready?
Nostalgic song.
song.
3, 2, 1. I've
Oh,
been thinking
great.
about this one since we talked about it the first time. I don't know. What do you think about Wait, did you say nostalgic song
I
too?
did.
She
Yeah.
did.
Nice.
She did.
Yeah, I like that one.
I think I'm going to count down on the next one.
Yeah, you should.
Just as a shout out to getting a laugh from an audience, I last summer I was in Newsies, the musical.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's so fun.
And my character
So
had
fun.
like the best laugh line of the show.
Ooh.
And every night that I said it, I could just feel that hit from the audience.
Yeah.
And it felt so good.
Wow.
It's so funny because it wasn't my words or
yet,
anything.
right.
It wasn't even something that came
Yeah.
from my brain, but just like getting that laugh, it felt so good. So just as we wave goodbye to that
Yeah,
one on
right.
the boat as it departs,
Yes.
I
we
just
can we
wanted
can look at it
Oh,
with
the
fondness
memories.
Oh, the
Yes.
as it
memories.
passes
Yeah.
by.
Yeah. All right, next up. Spontaneous water fights versus when a song lyric describes your feelings perfectly. We've got a lot of song lyric things.
Yeah,
Ew, I like
Lots
it.
of music.
Yeah. 3,
All right.
2, Oh yeah, you were gonna put it down, Nate.
Are you ready, Stace? Seems like
I'm
you are.
ready. Yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Song lyric.
Song lyrics.
And you know what? You're literally preaching to the choir here because I think we're both a couple of song people.
Yeah, we got 2 song things in the semis
fun.
right now, so
Love it.
watch out.
More
All
to
right.
come
about
with
it.
the recontextualization of things.
Possibly. We don't know yet.
That's true.
Okay. Being the favorite aunt or uncle
Okay.
versus doing a deadpan bit without letting up. Have you guys ever seen my portrait collection?
No.
Your portrait collection?
That you draw?
So I was going to do this bit that I thought was so funny, and I never really fully committed to it. Where I was going to do a bunch of self-portraits of myself in different fantasy settings. So the one that I have completed is myself as a merman with a very broad chest and a trident. And I was going to do a bunch of these types of things, like me, like shirtless riding a tiger, just like really ridiculous things. And I was just going to hang them around my house. And then when people asked about them in a funny way, I was going to do a deadpan bit where I just didn't ever let up. And I was just like, no, I made them think that I
I've been really working on this.
Yeah,
the
where
last
it was
couple of
something that I
years,
was like
and
very seriously like
I feel
dedicating
so
myself
good about
to,
how
and
my
I just and I was really proud.
art
of
has
them.
progressed.
Yeah, putting them in like really fancy frames. This is gonna be bad podcasting, and we can cut this out, but I'm gonna grab it real quick.
Yeah, please do. Oh my God. That's amazing.
Thank you.
It looks
That-
like you did that in like 3rd grade.
I know.
Yeah.
But then that was the best part, was that I was going to then really, like, if anyone ever asked about it, I was just going to be like, no, that was, I used a French technique for the brush strokes. And I just really wanted
I was
to
in a
capture
really unique headspace.
Yeah,
when
I really wanted to
when I
capture
did it.
masculinity, and I think it really shows through, and that was the deadpan bit that I really
I
wanted
think
to
I
do.
immediately, if I was at your house, would have been like, shut up, Adam.
Okay, and you would have.
Yes.
You would have.
Yes.
But people who may not know me as well
Right.
might have been a little bit like, this guy's out of his
Crazy.
mind.
Yeah.
And that's fun to me.
Yeah. Did we vote?
No.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Being the favorite aunt.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
I was trying to remember. I was like, wait, which one's this?
Yeah.
Favorite
But
aunt or
that
uncle?
was
Hey,
good, Adam. I
That's
like that.
good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for your art.
I worked really hard on
I actually believe you.
it.
That part I believe.
Okay. Next up, and last of the Elite 8, being at an amusement park or water park when the lines are very short.
Okay.
Versus when a cover recontextualizes
Okay,
a song. And
Yeah,
we're back.
We're back at it.
There it is.
What's your favorite recontextualized song, Adam? Was it the Mamma Mia?
That's the most recent one that I can think of, but there are a lot of, I used to follow this guy on YouTube. He would do covers from the other person's perspective in a song.
Cool.
So he'd take a song and then he'd kind of try and write the other side of it. His name's Gabe Bondoc, if you ever want to look him up. But he was really good at that. He did one with Taylor Swift and Love Story. He did it with, I think, some Demi Lovato songs or something. But he was really good at like just taking the other perspective and changing the lyrics around. So it kind of reflected that. But I really liked it.
Nice.
Versus what again?
The amusement park.
Being at an amusement park when the lines are all really short.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Amusement park.
Ah, good. Well,
Oh.
that one,
Good.
I mean,
Surprised by
yeah,
that.
the song ones are not stacked up. I thought it was
Not
going to be
sweeping.
3 versus 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
But here we are.
Mm-hmm.
Here we are in the
Amusement
semifinals.
parks? Favorite aunt?
No. Semifinals. Hearing a nostalgic song that brings back memories
Okay.
versus when a song lyric describes your feelings perfectly.
Ooh. So different great moments when listening to a song, either nostalgia or relatability. Okay, you ready, Stace?
3, 2, 1.
Nostalgia. Nostalgia is just way too powerful.
I agree.
It feels
Like
good.
it's
Music too is just something that I feel like just instantly just brings you back to something.
Yeah.
Like you have like an immediate memory of like when you used to listen to that song. I every time I hear like an old song, I'm like, oh, I know where I was when I like had a really strong memory with this song.
totally.
I remember my dad doing that as a kid. He's like, I remember the first time I heard this song, I was blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, cool, Dad.
Cool,
and now
Dad.
I'm like, I get it. I get it, Dad.
Okay, we have being the favorite uncle or aunt versus being in an amusement park or water park when the lines are very short.
Wow. This one might be the hardest one, I think, so far in this bracket.
Oh, okay.
Oh, in this bracket. Okay, I
Yeah.
was like, whoa.
For this bracket.
I didn't think it was that.
Wow. Favorite aunt or uncle or short lines? I guess
This is like eternity versus
I know.
like
When you
short
say
term.
it
Okay.
I know. When I said
so
it,
bad.
yeah. Well, now I feel like I know which one I'm gonna pick.
Okay, but I will say that it's not that you're saying that I don't love my nieces and nephews. It's being the
It
favorite. So
sort
it is.
of is.
It is
Yeah.
a vain thing. It is like
That's true.
I like being the best, but
But that means you work at it.
That's what I'm
true.
saying. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
3, 2, 1.
2, 1. Favorite aunt.
Yeah. Uncle.
Thank you, Nate. Thank you.
That was like me clarifying I was an adult.
Thank you for
During my slumber party.
contextualizing that for yourself.
Favorite aunt and uncle.
Mhm.
Wait, how many nieces and nephews do you have, Stacey?
25.
Wow. What percentage
25?
of favorites
Wow.
would you say that you are?
5.
5%?
Oh,
I think just to my sister Scooby's kids
So you
because I
think
was
you
around
got,
them so much.
like 2 to 3, huh? Wow.
Yeah, because I don't see one sister's kids. A lot of them don't live around me,
Yeah.
so I'm not around them a lot. So like those siblings live closer to the other side of their families.
Crazy. Okay,
Yeah.
well, we're in the final round, you guys.
ooh.
Here we
exciting.
are.
Last
We've
matchup?
come so far.
Yes.
Hearing a nostalgic song that brings back memories versus being the favorite uncle or aunt.
What's interesting about the
Adam figure it
nostalgia
out.
one is the fact that I don't know, it kind of plays on two moments where like the moment of you hearing it and the exciting moment or the memorable moment of when it happened. And so I don't know.
There are
there's
a
so much
lot of
power to that.
songs. It's so weird, but there are a lot of songs that when I hear them, it immediately brings to my mind my tie-dye CD player with my headphones that like you slipped over the
Oh my
years and they went
gosh.
back, and comes vividly to my mind every time I hear some certain songs that I would listen to over and over again.
Okay, I think I'm ready. 3,
All right.
2, 1.
Favorite uncle, aunt.
Oh, man.
Yay. Wow, we didn't make him decide.
Yeah.
I do
And I
love
didn't get to say.
nostalgia moments.
Yeah, the nostalgia. But when
I really do.
as like I don't know, I just love my nieces and nephews so much.
Me
And
too.
it's not like I'm trying to earn that favorite, but when it's just kind of said
I'm
offhand.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm putting that work in, you know.
No, I am as well, but it's when it's kind of like either my sister or stepsister or somebody just says like, "Man, Nate, they loved having you over today." And I could just
Aw.
tell that like it meant something, you know, and it was just we were just having
Yeah.
fun like on
Mhm.
in the backyard or the trampoline or whatever, and it's just
Mhm.
like, "Oh, man, that is
It's
the
a
best."
great feeling. And
Yeah,
that's why I
love that.
put it on the bracket.
And
Of
it's why
my
I made it to the
favorite things.
top.
All the
And
way
that's
to
why
the
I made it to the
finals.
top.
So
Wow.
wholesome.
We got
Yes.
being. Look at us not. Well, no, that is still kind of a vain thing. I was
Yeah,
gonna
that's
say.
fair.
I was gonna say, look at us not being vain, but no.
Wholesomely
Yeah.
vain though.
That's
Wholesome.
Yes, that is a
that's
wholesome one.
Actually, yeah, a little bit. Well, great, you guys. What
Nice.
What fun.
What
Um,
fun indeed.
What fun indeed. You know, we talked about a lot of my favorite things today. But you know what my favorite thing is?
What's that?
It's thinking about these favorite things in a recontextualized way. That's what I love. We'll see you next time on Fighting Favorites.
See you, everybody.
Hey, it's Adam. Thank you so much for listening to our show. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at Fighting Favorites, and leave us a 5-star review on Spotify, Amazon Music, or Apple Podcasts. And if you leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, you can actually write a review, and in that review, put one of your favorite things, and we'll include it on our Instagram poll that goes up every Friday. We're calling it Fighting Fridays. It's going to be a thing. And besides that, just please tell your friends about the show. It'd be really cool to just get a grassroots kind of movement going. And lastly, if you submit your favorite things to fightingfavorites@gmail.com, we'll put them on the show. You can submit as many things as you want. We could have an episode all about you if you want. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.